So today I'm doing the Hamilton book tag, and Hamilton, if you do not know, if you've been living under a rock, I mean, I'm not judging you, but I kind of am, is a musical that is in New York currently. I don't know if it has plans to go anywhere else. It'll probably won't be coming to Australia anytime soon, which hurts my heart, but it's like a musical about the four founding fathers, specifically Alexander Hamilton, and it's told through hip-hop songs. And I know what you're thinking, that sounds crazy weird and not interesting, but trust me, it is amazing, and you're gonna want to go to Spotify, I'll leave the link down below, and listen to the soundtrack in all its glory. It's about 2.5 hours, but it's worth it and your life will be changed. I have listened to the soundtrack now about 10 times repeat. It's a bit crazy and I would give anything to go see this musical, but it's currently in New York, so I'm just gonna have to save a lot of money so I can go do that, because that has like now become one of my dreams in life. Anyway, so we're gonna do the tag based on this musical. I saw this on Palanda's Books channel. I mean, I'm assuming you all know her. I mean, you have to all know her, so I'll leave a link to her channel down below anyway, and she did it and it looked really fun. I'll also leave a link to the original tag as well. Christine did lip syncs to the song, so I'm gonna do that too because it looks so fun and I wanted to do it too, and so I did it. I filmed it at night time like a couple of days ago, and so the camera is a little bit blurry in some places. I know my camera's not very good, especially when I try to film at night. It's like, no Becca, no, but I did it anyway and it was a lot of fun. So the first one is The Room Where It Happens.
No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one really knows how the game is played, the art of the trade, how the sausage gets made. We just assume that it happens, but no one else is in the room where it happens.
What is a book world that you would put yourself into? And for this, obviously, it's Harry Potter. I really couldn't imagine myself putting me into anywhere else. It would just have to be this world. I would love it and it would be great and everything. The Schuyler sisters. Female character, and for this I'm choosing Zoo from The Darkest Minds. I think that she's really underrated, both from people who have read the series and from the characters themselves. I think she's really powerful and cool and just really sweet, and I just really think that she doesn't get the attention and love that she fully deserves. My shot.
I am the A-L-E-X-A-N-D-E-R. We are meant to be a colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, Britain keeps shitting on us endlessly. Essentially, they tax us relentlessly. Then King George turns around, runs a spending spree. He ain't never gonna set his descendants free, so there will be a revolution in this century. Enter me,
he says in parentheses.
Don't be shocked when your history book mentions me. I will lay down my life if it sets us free. Eventually, you'll see my ascendancy, and I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. And yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. And yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
A character that goes after what they want and doesn't let anything get in their way, and for that I'm choosing Adrian from the Bloodline series. Adrian is very determined, and once he has his mindset on something, he will make sure to go through with that no matter what, and I think he is the perfect answer to this question. Stay alive.
We cut supply lines, we steal contraband, we pick and choose our battles and places to take a stand. And every day, sir, entrust me with a command. And every day, no, he dismisses me out of hand. Instead of me, he promotes Charles Lee, makes him second in command.
I'm a general.
Yeah, he's not the choice I would've gone with. He shits the bed at the Battle of Monmouth. Everyone attack!
Retreat!
Attack!
Retreat!
What are you doing? Lee, get back on your feet!
There's so many of them!
I'm sorry, is this not your speed? Hamilton, ready, sir. Have Lafayette take the lead. Yes, sir.
A character you wish was still alive. For this, I'm gonna spoil Harry Potter here, but if you haven't read or watched Harry Potter or don't know this spoiler, then I am judging you, and honestly, I'm so shocked to have gotten through life without this spoiler, but just in case you don't be spoiled, mute me, and then when this image goes, you can unmute me. But I'm gonna say it right now, Dumbledore, I wish he was still alive. Please, Dumbledore, please, come back. Come back to us. Burn.
Published the letters she wrote to you. You told the whole world how you brought girl into our bed, and clearing your name, you have ruined our lives. Do you know what Angelica said when she read what you'd done? She said, you've married an Icarus who's flown too close to the sun. You and your words obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border on senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph. How they deceive you. I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. You have torn it all apart. I'm watching it burn. Watching it burn. The world has no right to my heart. The world has no place in our bed. They don't get to know what I said. I'm burning the memories, burning the letters that might have redeemed you. You forfeit all rights to my heart.
The most heartbreaking ending to a relationship you've ever read. I'm going with The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. This is my Project for Awesome edition, but I also have an honorary mention for Forbidden by Tabitha Suzanne. Both of these books made me weep like a baby. You'll be back.
You say our love is draining and you can't go on. You need I wanna complaining when I am gone. And no, don't change the subject, 'cause you're my favorite subject. My sweet, submissive subject. My loyal, royal subject. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war. For your love, for your praise, and I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go mad. Search your throat with sting with her. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love.
The sassiest villain. I have here Count Olaf from the series of Unfortunate Events. I really just think he's really sassy, and it was the only one I could actually really think for this question, so I went with him. The Reynolds Pamphlet.
I'm not here for you. I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. I love my sister more than anything in this life. I will choose her happiness over mine every time. Put what we had aside. I'm standing at her side. You can never be satisfied. God, I hope you're satisfied.
Never gonna be president now. 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 One less thing to worry about. That's one less thing to worry about.
A book with a twist that you did not see coming. Suicide Notes from Beautiful Girls. There were a lot of twists and turns in this book. It was like being on a roller coaster basically, especially when you hit the halfway point. Let me just tell you, I saw some of them, but I also at the same time did not see a lot of them, and by the end of the novel I was left going, what the F did I just read? Non-stop.
The plan was to write a total of 25 essays, the work divided evenly among the three men. In the end, they wrote 85 essays in the span of 6 months. John Jay got sick after writing 5. James Madison wrote 29. Hamilton wrote the other 51. How do you write if you're running out of time? Everything you write if you're running out of time. Everything you write if you're running out of time. If you're running out of time, if you're running out of time. How do you write like tomorrow won't arrive? How do you write like you need it to survive? How do you write every second you're alive? Every second you're alive. Every second you're alive. They're asking me to leave. I'm doing the best I can to get the people that I need. I'm asking you to be my right hand. Treasury or state? I know it's a lot to ask. Treasury or slave behind the world you love. Do you want me to run the Treasury or State Department? Treasury. Let's go.
A series that you marathoned. Now I prefer actually to marathon my series, so I actually marathon a lot of my series because that's the way I prefer to read series, because otherwise you're gonna miss out on stuff, and it's just, I like to just marathon them and just be like, yes, and get everything that I want right now. So I'm choosing the last one that I marathon, and that was the Darkest Minds trilogy by Alexander Bracken. I marathoned this for So That series, and it was glorious, and it's just the way I love to read series, by marathoning them. Satisfied. book with multiple points of views. For this I struggled a bit, but then I came up with The Ruby Circle by Rochelle Mead. Oh baby, this was my 2015 favourite book of last year, and I just love the Bloodline series, as you probably all know by now, because it is fantastic. Sidrian for life. Then I have some bonus questions, and I also did lip syncs from them. I mean, I guess you could click away from the video now because there's 6 more bonus questions, but would you really want to when I'm throwing these glorious lip syncs at you? You would? Oh, well then click away, but if you want to stay, here we go, because we're gonna talk about Helpless. A relationship that you're rooting for from the start, and for that, talking about Sidrian, just yes. I was rooting for them from the very start. 10 Dual Commandments.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 10 dual commandments. It's the 10 dual commandments. Number 1, the challenge, demand satisfaction. If they apologize, no need for further action. Number 2, if they don't, grab a friend, that's your second. The lieutenant, when there's reckoning to be reckoned. Number 3, have your seconds, meet face to face. Negotiate or negotiate a time and place. It's a time and place, especially through the quotes. Most disputes die and no one shoots. Number 4, if they don't reach a peace, that's alright. Time to get some pistols and the doctor on site. You pay him in advance, you treat him with civility. You have him turn around so he can have deniability. 5, or before the sun is in the sky. Take a break and die when it's high and dry. Number 6, leave a note for your next of kin. Tell him where you've been. Pray that hell or heaven lets you in. 7, keep the scenes ready for the moment of the gentleman. Then you finally fix your opponent. Number 8, the last chance to negotiate. Send in your second, see if they can set the record straight. Alexander, sir, can we agree the duels are dumb and immature? Sure, but your man has to answer for his words, bro. With his life, we both know that's absurd, sir. Hang on, how many men died because Lee was inexperienced and ruinous? Okay, so we're doing this. Number 9, look him in the eye and no higher. Summon all the courage you require. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10, take it.
Favorite fight scene? The last battle at Hogwarts, of course. Am I right or am I right? I know there have been some pretty epic fight scenes, but this is definitely up there in yes, give it to me. That was glorious and fantastic and made me cry like a baby fight scene. Say no to this.
That's when I began to pray, Lord, show me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this. Oh my God, she looks so helpless. Everybody's saying hell yes. Lord, show me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this. In my mind I'm trying to go. Then her mouth is all mine and I don't say no. Say no to this. No. Say no to this. No. Say no to this. No. Say no to this.
A guilty pleasure read, and that is the Talon series by Julia Kagawa. I know that this book series isn't very good. I'm sorry if you love the series and you don't see anything wrong with it. I can see all the faults in it, but still, I just really enjoy reading this series for some reason. I don't know why, it's just a fun read, and I can see all the major faults of it and all the tropes I hate are in here, but for some reason, it's just, I still love it and I don't understand, but it is definitely my guilty pleasure read because of it. What comes next?
Price of my war's not a price that they're willing to pay. Insane! You cheat with the French, now I'm fighting with France and with Spain. I'm so blue. I thought that we made an arrangement when you went away. You were mine to subdue. Well, even despite our estrangement, I've got a small query for you. What comes next? You've been freed. Do you know how hard it is to lead? You're on your own. Awesome. Wow. Do you have a clue what happens now? Oceans rise, empires fall. It's much harder when it's all your call. All alone across the sea. When your people say they hate you, don't come crawling back to me. Da 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 da.
A series that you wish had more books. Again, I mean, I think this is pretty obvious, so I'm just gonna, there. I mean, no more needs to be said. Am I right? Right Hand Man.
As a kid in the Caribbean, I wished for a war. I knew that I was poor, I knew it was the only way to rise up. If they tell my story, I am either gonna die on the battlefield in glory or rise up. I will fight for this land, but there's only one man who can give us the commands, who can rise up. Understand, it's the only way to rise up, rise comes the general. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the general. The moment you've been waiting for. Here comes the general. Pride of Mount Vernon. Here comes the general. Washington. Outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outgunned. Government can all outstand. Hey yo, I'm gonna need a right-hand man.
Favorite bro TP. For this, it's obviously Will and Jem from the Infernal Devices series, who are hilarious and funny, and I love them and I love their relationship together. And the last question, what did I miss? Series that you were late to reading. And for me, this is the Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan. I don't know why I missed out on this series, but I had actually never really caught my attention or caught my eye, and I've been such a big reader ever since I was a young child, but for some reason I missed this. And it wasn't until I joined BookTube and everyone was like, Percy Jackson, I was like, oh yeah, that's the thing that I never read, and so I read it and I really enjoyed it. It's a shame though, because I would have loved to read this as a child, because I really think I would have enjoyed it, but I missed out on this for a really long time. So that was the Hamilton book tag. Let me know in the comments below if you have listened to Hamilton yet, or if you've had the glorious experience somehow of actually going to see it, and let me weep at my jealousy for you. Seriously though, go listen to Hamilton. It is amazing. You won't regret it. Maybe you will after you've listened to it 5 times and realize that it's consumed your life and now everything you think about is Hamilton, but even still, I don't think you will. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to see more book related videos from me, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye!